Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chrisley knows best. Was Julie Chrisley really a beauty pageant winner? Every once in a while, rumors about Julie Chrisley circulate regarding her alleged past as a beauty pageant contestant. Fans got online to discuss whether or not there was any truth to the rumors. So did Julie Chrisley really compete and win a beauty pageant? Here is everything you need to know. Todd and Julie Chrisley are close friends with a Miss South Carolina. A Reddit user posted about Julie Chrisley's alleged beauty pageant winnings. They started the post, "This comes up every so often, and although I'm no fan of fraudsters, in fairness to Julie Chrisley, she has never publicly stated that she was ever a pageant winner, much less a contestant." In a lengthy post, they continued to break down why the rumors come up and what truth there is behind them, if anything. The person pointed to a Radar Online article from 2014. The article altered details to make it sound like Julie's mother was a former Miss South Carolina. That story was then picked up by several different media outlets, each one twisting the story a little bit more. Eventually, it was reported that Julie Chrisley herself was a beauty pageant winner. There is some truth behind the story, though. Todd and Julie Chrisley are fairly close friends with a former Miss South Carolina. Her name is Sherry Thrift Bradshaw, and she is from Todd's hometown. Bradshaw's daughter, Collins, is also close friends with Savannah Chrisley. Collins has appeared a handful of times on Chrisley Knows Best. Her business was also featured on Todd's social media and in an episode of the show. What stories are really true about the Chrisleys? Outside of being friends with a former pageant winner, Savannah Chrisley was also a contestant in several pageants over the years. She even won the Miss Tennessee Teen USA pageant one year. During this time, Todd and Julie Chrisley also served as members of the pageant board of directors. They may have also been co-owners of a few organizations that were previously owned by Donald Trump. The Reddit user noted, whether it was a stunt for the show or another place to shelter financial assets, who knows? The Chrisley fan continued, pointing out that this is far from the first time a story has been spun about the family. Specifically, they pointed out the way the federal cases against the couple have unfolded over the past few years. You had the Georgia Department of Revenue, then the feds, then Julie, Todd, Savannah, and Chase as one entity, then Kyle as another, and also Lindsay as yet another, the person wrote. The only side left to hear from? The Braddocks. Doubtful that will ever happen. In Chrisley Knows Best, Julie Chrisley is known for her grace, style, and wit, often balancing her husband Todd's high-energy antics with a composed demeanor. Beyond the Southern charm and family dynamics, one detail that fans often wonder about is whether Julie was really a beauty pageant winner, as mentioned in some early seasons of the show. While Julie herself hasn't widely publicized this part of her past, let's take a creative dive into what her beauty pageant days might have been like. Julie Hughes, before she became Mrs. Chrisley, grew up in the small town of Winchester, South Carolina. Her mother, a bank teller, and her father, a mechanic, raised her with traditional Southern values, a strong work ethic, and an appreciation for small-town life. With her girl-next-door beauty, sparkling smile, and warm personality, she stood out among her peers from a young age. Winchester was the kind of place where everyone knew everyone, and the Hughes family was known for their kindness and involvement in the community. Little did the town know that young Julie Hughes was about to rise to unexpected fame as a local beauty queen. Julie was around 16 when her best friend, Lisa, suggested she try out for the local county fair's beauty pageant. Although hesitant, her friend's enthusiasm was infectious. Julie had always been a bit shy, more inclined to hit the books than the spotlight, but with Lisa's encouragement, she decided to give it a go. After all, what could go wrong? The pageant preparation was no easy task. Unlike some of the other girls, Julie didn't have years of dance lessons or pageant experience. But what she did have was an innate charisma and a strong sense of self. Her parents scraped together enough for a dress, a soft lavender, floor-length gown that shimmered in the light. Julie spent weeks practicing walking gracefully across her living room, often balancing books on her head to improve her posture, under the watchful eye of her mom. When the big night arrived, Julie's nerves were palpable. Winchester's county fair pageant might not have been on the level of the Miss America competition, but for Julie and the other girls, it felt like the event of a lifetime. The lights, the stage, the crowded audience. It was exhilarating and overwhelming all at once. But when it was her turn to walk out, Julie took a deep breath, reminded herself to smile, and glided across the stage with poise. In the Q&A segment, her genuine and heartfelt answer about how she liked to make her small town proud struck a chord with the audience. Much to her surprise, Julie Hughes was crowned Miss Winchester County Fair that night. It was a whirlwind, smiles, photos, a bouquet of roses. Her family cheered from the crowd, beaming with pride. Winning that title brought a sense of accomplishment Julie had never expected. She might have started as a reluctant contestant, but the experience taught her that she could do more than she imagined if she put herself out there. The pageant win opened doors for Julie, leading her to participate in a few more regional competitions. She gained confidence, made new friends, and discovered that she had a knack for public speaking, a skill that would serve her well in the years to come. Julie's experiences in these pageants weren't just about the glitz and glamour. They were lessons in grace, resilience, and poise under pressure. Her confidence grew with each competition, and even though she didn't win every pageant, she became well known in the local pageant circuit, earning a reputation for her kindness and sportsmanship. However, life had other plans for Julie. After high school, she chose to step away from pageantry to focus on her education and work. It was during this time that she met Todd Chrisley, and their love story began. Todd, with his infectious charm and ambitious personality, quickly swept her off her feet. Julie's pageant past became a fond memory, a chapter of her life that she didn't often revisit. But when Chrisley Knows Best premiered, Todd, ever the showman, made sure to highlight every interesting detail of their lives, especially Julie's stint as a pageant queen. Fans got a glimpse of her pageant photos on the show, and the topic came up occasionally in episodes. Though Julie would often laugh it off, Todd took every opportunity to play up her beauty queen status, even jokingly dubbing her the Queen of the South. In a playful episode, Todd decided that Julie should give their daughter Savannah some tips for an upcoming beauty pageant. Despite her reluctance, Julie shared her knowledge on poise, posture, and staying calm under pressure, showing a glimpse of her pageant past. It was clear that Julie's pageant experience wasn't just about wearing a crown or walking gracefully. It was about building confidence and learning to face challenges head-on, lessons she hoped to pass on to her daughter. Savannah's venture into the pageant world might have been more competitive than her mother's, but the bond it created between them was a testament to the timeless values Julie carried from her own experiences. In the end, Savannah won her title, and mother and daughter shared a heartfelt moment, both realizing how much Julie's journey had influenced her as a mother and role model. So was Julie Chrisley really a beauty pageant winner? It might not have been a nationally recognized title, but to her, it was just as significant. Her small-town crown might have been a modest one, yet the confidence and grace she gained in those days became an integral part of who she was. Though Todd often teased her about it on Chrisley Knows Best, her pageant experience provided her with invaluable life skills that extended far beyond the stage. Julie's time as a pageant queen was a cherished chapter in her life, and it was those experiences that helped shape the strong, poised woman we see on television today. As Julie often says, the best beauty a woman can have is her confidence, and in that sense, she truly is a queen.